Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the intriguing developments unfolding in Port Charles, where love, secrets, and power struggles intertwine in a captivating dance of drama and suspense. The Windmere intrigue. At the heart of Spoon Island, a tense confrontation unfolds between Sonny Corinthos and the enigmatic Jen Sidwell. The air is thick with suspicion as Sonny, his eyes narrowed and fists clenched, hurls accusations at Sidwell regarding the mysterious Saliski's attack. Sidwell, ever the master of deception, deflects these allegations with the grace of a seasoned politician. "Mr. Corinthos," Sidwell says, his voice smooth as silk, "I assure you, my hands are clean in this matter. In fact, I'd be more than willing to assist you in uncovering the true culprit behind the penthouse explosion." Sonny, however, remains unconvinced. The mob boss's instincts, honed by years in the underworld, scream danger. Meanwhile, somewhere in the shadows of Windmere, Natalia Ramirez lurks, her presence a ticking time bomb of secrets waiting to explode. A tale of two romances. The Brennan-Spencer connection. In the bustling heart of Port Charles, the Metro Court becomes the stage for a pivotal moment in Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer's burgeoning relationship. Brennan, his face etched with a mix of hope and trepidation, poses a question that could alter the course of their future together. "Carly," he begins, his voice barely above a whisper, "there are aspects of my life, my work, that come with complications. Can you live with that?" Carly, her eyes shining with determination, reaches for his hand. "Jack, I've faced my share of complications. Whatever comes our way, we'll face it together." Lucas and Marco, a blossoming bond. Nearby, another romance blooms as Lucas Jones and Marco Rios share a moment of connection. Their eyes meet, and Lucas finds himself opening up, sharing a part of himself he's kept guarded for so long. Unbeknownst to them, Carly observes this interaction, her matchmaker instincts kicking into high gear. Later, cornering Lucas, Carly launches into a friendly interrogation. "So, Lucas," she begins, a mischievous glint in her eye, "tell me everything about this handsome Marco. I sense the start of something beautiful." The WSB Training Center mystery. Jocelyn Jacks, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and apprehension, follows Vaughn away from the WSB Training Center. Her mind races with possibilities. Is this a test? A trap? Or something else entirely? As they approach a quaint cafe, Jocelyn's suspicions begin to fade, replaced by curiosity. Vaughn, sensing her unease, turns to her with a reassuring smile. "Relax, Jocelyn," he says warmly. "Even future WSB agents need to take a breather sometimes. Though," he adds with a wink, "keep your eyes open. You never know when training might continue." Hospital drama. Portia's predicament. The sterile halls of General Hospital become a battleground as Portia Robinson finds herself at odds with an enraged Drew Kane. Drew's eyes flash with fury as he confronts Portia, his voice low and menacing. "You're playing a dangerous game, Portia," Drew warns, his words dripping with threat. "Cooperate, or watch your world crumble around you." Portia, her resolve wavering under Drew's intense gaze, struggles to maintain her composure. The weight of her secrets threatens to crush her, and she wonders how long she can keep the truth at bay. The Sasha-Jason arrangement. In a quiet corner of Port Charles, Sasha Gilmore Corbin and Jason Morgan engage in a deep discussion about their unique arrangement. As they delve into the intricacies of their agreement, an unexpected bond begins to form between them. "Jason," Sasha says softly, her hand unconsciously moving to her belly, "I never thought I'd say this, but I'm grateful for your support through all of this." Jason, typically stoic, allows a small smile to cross his face. "We're in this together, Sasha. Whatever happens, I've got your back." Curtis's dilemma. Meanwhile, Curtis Ashford grapples with a moral quandary as he processes Drew's offer to Kai Taylor. The promise of a cutting-edge surgery dangles tantalizingly before Kai, but Curtis can't shake his misgivings about Drew's intentions. Kai, Curtis begins, his voice laced with concern, I know this surgery could change your life, but at what cost? Drew's offer, it might come with strings we can't even see yet. As the sun sets over Port Charles, the stage is set for a whirlwind of emotions, revelations, and life-altering decisions. Will Sonny uncover the truth behind the penthouse explosion? Can Carly and Brennan's love withstand the storms ahead? And what consequences await those who dare to keep secrets in a town where the truth always finds a way to surface? Next, we will learn about the intriguing developments unfolding in the world of General Hospital, where family ties are tested, and life-altering decisions hang in the balance. The Davis sisters, Molly and Christina, find themselves at the center of a storm that threatens to tear their family apart. Their relationship, once a beacon of sisterly love, now teeters on the edge of an abyss, with each sibling fiercely loyal to their respective fathers. This familial divide sets the stage for a heart-wrenching drama that could forever alter the landscape of Port Charles. Christina Corinthos Davis, daughter of the enigmatic Sonny Corinthos, has always been a force to be reckoned with. Her unwavering devotion to her father has led her down a path of questionable decisions, the most recent being her alleged tampering with Rick's car brakes. This act of misguided protection has set in motion a series of events that threaten to unravel the very fabric of their family. On the other side of this familial chasm stands Molly Lansing Davis, a young woman whose intellect and passion have always been her defining characteristics. Recent events have pushed Molly to her limits, transforming her typically level-headed demeanor into a simmering cauldron of resentment and anger. The potential loss of her father, Rick, has awakened a fierce protectiveness that could lead her to make decisions with far-reaching consequences. The backdrop to this sisterly strife is a medical crisis that has gripped the Corinthos Lansing clan. Rick Lansing, once a formidable presence in Port Charles, now lies in a hospital bed, his life hanging by a thread. The irony of his current state is not lost on those who remember his past machinations and schemes. Now, the man who once manipulated others for personal gain finds himself at the mercy of fate in modern medicine. Dr. Lucas Jones, tasked with Rick's care, faces one of the most challenging cases of his career. The severity of Rick's injuries, a combination of internal bleeding and a serious head wound, has left even this experienced physician uncertain about the outcome. As Lucas works tirelessly to save Rick's life, the clock ticks ominously, each passing moment potentially bringing Rick closer to a fate that could tear his family apart. Meanwhile, across town, Sonny Corinthos faces his own mortality. The once invincible mob boss now grapples with a heart condition that grows more severe with each passing day. His reluctance to undergo a seemingly simple surgery has exacerbated his condition, potentially pushing him towards the need for a heart transplant. This twist of fate sets up a cruel dilemma. Could Rick, Sonny's brother and longtime rival, become his literal lifesaver? The potential for Rick to be a match for Sonny's heart transplant adds another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. If Rick doesn't survive his injuries, his heart could be the key to saving Sonny's life. However, this scenario is far from straightforward, as it hinges on the consent of Rick's next of kin, his daughter, Molly. Molly's growing resentment towards Sonny could lead her to make a decision that would shock Port Charles to its core. If she chooses to deny Sonny access to Rick's heart, it would not only be a rejection of a life-saving opportunity but also a definitive statement about the broken bonds within their extended family. This decision would undoubtedly have ripple effects throughout their community, potentially altering alliances and friendships that have stood the test of time. The tension between Molly and Christina, already at a breaking point, would likely escalate to unprecedented levels if this scenario were to unfold. Christina, ever loyal to Sonny, would be devastated by Molly's decision, viewing it as an unforgivable betrayal. Conversely, if Molly were to discover Christina's role in Rick's accident, it could shatter any remaining semblance of sisterly affection between them. This potential storyline offers a goldmine of dramatic possibilities for General Hospital. It delves into the complex dynamics of family loyalty, the weight of past actions, and the sometimes impossible choices that life presents. The emotional depth of such a plot would provide rich material for the talented cast to explore, potentially leading to performances that could resonate with viewers for years to come. However, pursuing this storyline would come at a significant cost. Rick Lansing, despite his checkered past, has become an integral part of the General Hospital canvas. His complex relationships, particularly with Elizabeth Baldwin and his daughter Molly, have provided numerous compelling storylines over the years. Similarly, Ava Jerome, whose budding relationship with Rick has breathed new life into both characters, would be left adrift if this plot were to come to fruition. The question remains, would the writers of General Hospital be willing to sacrifice such a long-standing character for the sake of this high-stakes drama? The death of Rick Lansing would undoubtedly send shockwaves through Port Charles, altering the trajectories of multiple characters and storylines. Yet, it would also close the door on future stories involving this complex and often polarizing character. As we eagerly await the next developments in this gripping saga, one thing is certain: the coming weeks on General Hospital promise to be filled with heart-wrenching decisions, unexpected alliances, and the kind of high-stakes drama that has kept viewers tuning in for decades. Whether Rick survives, whether Sonny receives the heart transplant he needs, and how the Davis sisters navigate this treacherous emotional terrain. All these questions and more will keep us on the edge of our seats. So, dear viewers, as we brace ourselves for the emotional roller coaster ahead, we invite you to share your thoughts and predictions. How do you think this complex web of family ties, medical crises, and long-standing rivalries will unravel? Join us in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and analyses of your favorite Port Charles residents. Until next time, this is ABCGH Spoilers, bringing you the pulse of General Hospital. Next, we will learn about the exciting developments unfolding in Port Charles this April. The drama is heating up with unexpected twists, passionate encounters, and secrets that threaten to destroy relationships. Let's dive deep into the emotional roller coaster that awaits our favorite General Hospital characters. Sonny and Natalia's complicated romance. The relationship between Sonny Corinthos and Natalia Ramirez is about to face significant challenges as April unfolds. Their budding romance will encounter a major curveball that threatens to derail everything they've built together. This unexpected complication appears to stem from Natalia's mysterious past, specifically her ex-husband, Jen Sidwell, whose existence she has carefully concealed from Sonny. The revelation of this hidden marriage could potentially devastate the trust Sonny has placed in Natalia. As Port Charles's most notorious mobster, Sonny has always valued loyalty and honesty above all else, making Natalia's omission particularly problematic. Their relationship will experience mounting tension and hostility as these secrets surface. What makes this situation particularly intriguing is the question of Jen's possible return to Port Charles. If he were to appear, would he attempt to reclaim Natalia? Does he have connections to Sonny's enemies or business rivals? The potential for explosive confrontations between these two men could reshape the power dynamics in Port Charles entirely. Despite these challenges, there remains hope that Sonny and Natalia might navigate through this storm together. Their chemistry has been undeniable, and perhaps this obstacle will ultimately strengthen their bond if they can overcome the initial shock and betrayal. Trina and Kai's deepening connection. The relationship between Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor is about to reach new heights as passion ignites between them. Their connection, which has been building gradually with meaningful conversations and shared experiences, will transform into something more intense and physical this April. This significant step forward will deepen their emotional bond and showcase a more mature side of Trina, who has grown considerably since her earlier days in Port Charles. The chemistry between these two characters has been palpable, and fans will finally see them embrace their feelings fully. However, their blossoming romance isn't without complications. Kai continues to contemplate Drew Kane's tempting offer to finance his risky medical procedure. This decision weighs heavily on him, creating an internal conflict between his health needs and his growing feelings for Trina. Trina's increasing worries about Kai's potential medical choices could create friction in their relationship. Her protective nature stems from past traumas and losses, making her especially cautious about those she cares for. These concerns might manifest as attempts to dissuade Kai from pursuing the dangerous procedure, potentially making him feel misunderstood or controlled. Their relationship will face numerous obstacles in the coming weeks, from external pressures to internal doubts, testing whether their newfound passion can withstand real-world challenges. Will Trina's fears push Kai away, or will they find a compromise that respects both their needs? Chase and Brooklyn's crumbling future. What appears to be a promising future for Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase is actually standing on extremely shaky ground. During April, these two will optimistically make plans for their life together, completely unaware of how quickly everything could fall apart. Their deception regarding Dante's biological son has created a ticking time bomb in their relationship. While they believe their secret is safely buried, the truth inevitably finds its way to the surface in Port Charles. When Dante discovers that Brooklyn and Chase concealed the adoption of his son, his fury will be uncontainable. The revelation that Giovanni Gio Palmieri is actually Dante's biological child adds another explosive layer to this already complicated situation. This secret has multiple victims: Dante, who was robbed of knowing his son; Gio, whose true heritage was hidden from him; and potentially Brooklyn and Chase's relationship, which may not survive the fallout. Their current optimism makes the impending disaster all the more heartbreaking. As they dream about their future together, viewers can only watch with the painful knowledge that these plans are likely doomed. The couple should indeed cherish their current happiness, because the storm approaching will test their relationship like never before. The ethical questions surrounding their decision to keep this information from Dante will become central to the storyline. Was it truly their place to withhold such life-changing information? Or did they overstep boundaries that shouldn't have been crossed? Lulu's heartfelt confession to Dante. April will mark a turning point for Lulu Spencer as she finally gathers the courage to express her true feelings to her ex-husband, Dante Falconeri. This emotional confession has been building since before her coma, when she was on the verge of professing her love but never got the chance. Though Dante learned about Lulu's pre-coma intentions through Maxie Jones' inadvertent revelation, he remains uncertain about Lulu's current feelings. Her forthcoming confession will eliminate any doubt, potentially rekindling the flame between these long-separated lovers. Their chemistry has always been undeniable, and fans might witness a passionate reunion, possibly culminating in a kiss that speaks volumes about their unresolved feelings. This confession could lead to a renewed romance between these star-crossed lovers, giving hope to fans who have longed to see them reunite. However, their potential happiness carries a shadow: Lulu's decision to keep quiet about Dante's biological son. By choosing to honor Brooklyn and Chase's wishes over Dante's right to know his child, Lulu has created a foundation of deception for their potential reconciliation. When Dante eventually discovers this betrayal, he will likely feel doubly wounded. Not only did others keep this life-changing information from him, but the woman who claims to love him participated in the deception. His sense of betrayal could be devastating, potentially destroying any chance of their rekindled romance surviving. The irony is painful. Lulu's love confession may bring temporary joy this April, but it simultaneously sets the stage for potential heartbreak. Her choice to prioritize others' wishes over Dante's right to know his son could ultimately cost her the very relationship she's hoping to rebuild. As April unfolds in Port Charles, these four storylines will intertwine and evolve, creating a tapestry of emotions, secrets, and consequences that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The bold moves and huge confessions coming this month will reshape relationships and set the stage for even more dramatic developments in the months to come.